my assistant. I put some new line on it and just topped it off with this Stihl 2-cycle engine oil. They recommend using this, which doubles the life of the warranty, which to me is worth using this oil just for that reason of getting double the life. Make sure that you mix your oil. This is for 1 gallon. I have a gallon gas can that I put this in. Top that off. It's a real easy operation. The switches run, choke, and high choke. And once you engage the safety lever and the trigger, it automatically will take it off either the high choke or the regular choke into the run mode, so you won't burn it up. Has to be, both of these have to be engaged. If it's sitting like this and it's triggered, without this it won't start. It's a safety measure. This is your off button when you're done. Okay, again for starting, this is your run, your 2 choke modes. I just had this running so I don't need it to be choked. Just grab these 2. Get it warmed up. You can't, it won't work. You have to have both of those engaged. And there's your stop. I've had this Stihl FS 56RC for 1 season, beginning of the 2nd season. Now changing the line on it. 0.095 is the line size. I couldn't find it written anywhere, so I wrote it on here so I'd remember. 0.095. And that's for this head. My assistant, Lola, and Jackson. This is for the AutoCut C25-2 head. There are 4 different heads. Make sure you got the right one. This is for the AutoCut C25-2. The instructions at the store when we picked it up, they said to buy this easy install head. Much easier to put the line on. And it turned out to be more of a challenge than I thought. I'm going to try to explain it so you can do it a lot faster. The concept is you take a line 12 feet long and you cut the ends, each end at a 45-degree angle, insert it into each hole, and then there's supposed to be a stop in there that kind of grabs it, and then you wind clockwise until there's approximately 6 or 8 inches left. Then you cut that, which gives you the 2 ends. The challenge is to find the holes on the inside, and I will demonstrate to you the problems I had, so maybe it'll make it easier for you. To open this up, again, this is where the line goes in these holes, and this button and this button here is how you take it apart. Because it's so wide, it's hard to get your hand across there, so push your one finger in, and you can do it just a little bit at a time, one side at a time. Push down, and then be careful, this will open up, and then it's got 2 pieces, 2 components basically. Leave it like that. But what you're doing, when you insert the line in this hole, basically what you're doing is you're coming through and you're finding this right here. As you can see, it's meant to hit this and slide in there, but it doesn't happen very easy. That's why it's important to take the line and cut it at a 45 to help it in there. And once it goes in there, you push it in there, and then it locks itself because the diameter is very tight. Again, one on one side and one on the other. And you'll notice there's a line right here. This lines up with this exterior line. There's a line here. This shows where the line goes in. This lines up with this slot. Also, you'll see that these tabs can only go on one way. To go back on, you push them in a little bit. They click, and then you're there. So therefore, you take this, you go in there, and you find that little spot. I'm overexposing this so that you can look inside there and see where the hole lines up, because that's what you have to do. Tilt this at an angle. If you don't have sun, I recommend getting a flashlight, because if those holes aren't lined up, if it's off a little bit in there, then it won't one side will stick and the other one won't. Anyway, the concept is push it through there, or find the hole, see the angle, push it through there, and then it'll grab. Okay, you get the line, you put it in there, you put the second piece in there. Once you find the hole, it's very easy. You get in there and you push it, and it feels, and you can see that how it works. It's tightened. So each line's in there. You got 12 feet. So basically, you divide this. You rotate this clockwise. And you won't be able to see it, but for a minute. Slowly sucks it up. A little bit more. Then you get to the point where when you cut this, you have two pieces and you want about the length right there. So when you get the line wound in there, get it to the end, split the difference, cut this so that you have two pieces, and that's what happens. That's how you get it. And then you want it the length of this, which I've got a little long, so one more click in, two more clicks in, and that's about the right length right there. And then you're good to go. Hope that helps.